this lesson, you'll investigate the transfer of energy when objects collide. Let's look back at the video we saw earlier in this lesson. How can you tell energy is moving from one car to another? In this activity, you'll be investigating how energy changes when objects collide. To carry out your investigation, you'll use the following materials: 5 books, a sheet of cardboard, masking tape, 2 identical toy cars, and a ruler. You've learned that kinetic energy increases with speed. In this activity, you'll vary the speed of a moving car and see what happens when it collides with a car at rest. Before you begin investigating, make a prediction. In a collision, what would happen to the stationary car if the speed of the moving car changed? When you're finished making your prediction, take a moment to share your ideas with your classmates. Then select Continue. Start by stacking 5 books on the floor. Tape one end of the sheet of cardboard to the top of the stack of books to make a ramp. Then, outline one corner of the stack of books with tape. Using the ruler and masking tape, place a piece of tape on the floor about 10 centimeters in front of the bottom of the ramp. Place the front tires of one of the toy cars on the masking tape you just placed on the floor. Next, place a piece of masking tape at the top of the ramp. It should be in line with the toy car at the bottom of the ramp. Next, hold the second toy car so the rear tires are on the tape at the top of the ramp. Let go of the car. It should collide with the car at the bottom of the ramp. Practice releasing the car several times until you are able to collide the 2 cars regularly. Now release the toy car for your first trial. If your car does not collide with the bottom car, redo the trial. Use the ruler to measure how far the car at the bottom of the ramp moved from its starting place. Measure from the point on the car that is farthest away from the starting point. If your measurement is over 1 meter, then you'll need to mark the end of the ruler or meter stick with a piece of tape. Continue measuring from the tape. Remember to add your measurement before the tape mark. Record your measurements and observations in the data table. When finished, select Continue. Let's repeat that test for a second trial. Place one of the toy cars on the floor where marked with tape. Check your stack of books to make sure they didn't move. Place your second car on the ramp at the tape mark. Line up the cars and release the car. When the second car comes to a stop after the collision, measure the distance it traveled. The car traveled over 100 centimeters. How far did the car move in total? Record your measurement and observations in the data table. Select Continue when ready. We have 1 trial remaining for the 5-book test. Return the car on the floor to its starting point on the tape. Place the second car on the ramp. Line up your cars and release. The car traveled over 100 centimeters. How far did the car move in total? Measure the distance the second car traveled, just like you did before. Record your data in the table. When finished, select Continue. For the next test, you'll remove 2 of the books from the bottom of the stack. Make sure the stack stays in the same spot. Check the cardboard on the top book and tape it again if needed. Now that you have the ramp set up, let's see what happens this time when the cars collide. In your table, select Trial 1 for the 1-car, 3-book test. Observe the trial closely. Do you think the results will be different this time? Measure how far the car moved. Record this measurement in your data table for trial 1. Record any other observations you had. Select Next when ready. In your table, select Trial 2 for the 1-car, 3-book test.